As of right now, we have successfully taken over 85% of the planet and still climbing.
Surprisingly, he's been rather quiet. We've had no trace of him or his TARDIS anywhere.
Do not let them give you comfort. He may still be out there.
If he is, he's got nothing to stop us with now. Without his precious humans, he has nothing.
If we find you were wrong, we will be back and we will end your lives.
I suggest we make sure the Doctor doesn't have any hidden aces up his sleeve, yes?
Agreed. Make sure all our units are looking for him. Without the Daleks distracting him anymore, he's most likely more focused on finding us.
Enough talk. We need action now, and talking is not getting it done. I'll head to our underground base. That way I can make sure the Doctor never reaches our most valuable items.
Very well. Mr. Logan and I will stay here, as the Silence would have our necks if we left this place unattended.
Good luck then. My comms will be on if you need me.
Get down to the scanner room and make sure there's not a trace of Time Rift energy.
Understood. And for the record, you are not in control of me.
I'm sorry. Who was the one that even got you into the Silence? Me. So maybe show me a bit more respect when you decide to snap at me.
You got me in, yes, but that's as far as you went. The rest was on me, and it took some time to be in the position that I am. That I owe to hard work, not you. So if you don't mind, respect is the last thing on my mind.
Men. Always thinking about themselves first than others. Ugh. Where are you, Doctor?
So, what was it?
I'm sorry?
What was it that made you forget who you truly were?
Well, my memories are slowly coming back, but if I recall, it was on a battlefield and I was down to my last option. Becoming human.
Why was that the last option? Was there nothing else you could do?
At the time, no, I couldn't. Man, for a relative, you're not very polite.
I'm always this way for Lena. Surprised I haven't ran into her yet.
And I don't think you will be anytime soon.
What? What do you mean? Wait. What did you do?
In my defense, I was my old evil self.
Master, what did you do to Elena?
Well, I had reconnected with an old ally named Miss Branston. At that point, we were hell-bent on killing you. So we got the idea of luring you out with the sight of your kidnapped sister. It worked, too. Bringing your dark-haired future self to the rescue, only to show up to a dead body.
A what?
Yes, I killed her right in front of your future self. She was beyond furious, which I now understand.
How could you do such a thing? I mean, I know you were evil, but murder in front of an audience? You must have really been out of your mind that day to do something so terrible!
I may not have known you long, Master, but I know that for what you've done, you'll forever be cursed with the guilt you have for doing such a cruel deed. She was our family. Possibly the only family left, and now the Doctor and I are truly the last of our family.
You already think I don't know that? Why do you think I sacrificed myself to stop the time event that would have nearly destroyed the existence as we know it? I did it because I was paying for all of my sins.
But then you came back and started racking those sins back, as if it didn't bother you at all. You may think you deserve our sympathy, but I'm sorry. After that, sympathy is the farthest thing you'll get from us.
I don't want your sympathy. I don't want your forgiveness. I don't deserve it. If being a better person means I have to be treated as crap and constantly yelled at, then so be it. Now, I do believe we have more pressing matters to deal with. Yes?
If you weren't right, I'd... forget it.
We were getting reinforcements. But why is that taking so long?
Stealth mode on the TARDIS takes a lot of power to keep up.
You do know you could just half the cloaking shield on and keep the power levels constant as if they were normal flight, Right.
Shut up. It's been a long day. We're here anyways.
The Amazon rainforest. What are we doing here?
We're here to pick up reinforcements. Do pay attention.
I think this whole nice routine is making you stupider.
Oh, just go on.
Whew, man. I must say, they really did a nice job of rebuilding this place.
I'd say. Last time we were here, it was in ruins and swarmed by dead silence. Great times.
Doctor? Oh my goodness. Is that really you? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you again.
Hello, Gina. Good to see you again. Is Jen around?
Yeah, she's in the lab. I must warn you, though. She's a bit, well, different than she was the last time. I'll get her. 1 second.
I see you've made some improvements to my regulator.
Well, nothing quite advanced as making it fit any size, but we did the best we could.
Could we back up a bit and talk about how she's able to grow and shrink to any size?
Not right now.
I see you have someone new with you. Whatever happened to Jordan?
Hey, Gina. I'm still here.
Wait, Jordan? Is that you? I guess Jen's not the only one changing their look.
Turns out she was secretly a Time Lord like myself and is also related to me. So there's that. And what was this about changing looks?
Man, it's just never a dull day with you, is it?
I'm rather fond of that, actually. But to the reason we're actually here. The silence. I've managed to take control of the planet.
What? No. I have to tell Jen immediately.
No need. Hello again, Doctor.
You really did change your look. What exactly happened to you? It's not like you can just change your appearance at will like us Time Lords.
Let's just say I may have tampered with some of the Silence's old technology, and it just happened to change my appearance as well as my voice. It's taken some time to get used to, but I've come to terms with it. But it looks like I wasn't the only one. Jordan, is that you?
Yes, I look different now that we have that taken care of. It's good to see you too.
Doctor, we've prepared for this moment if it were ever to happen. Gina and I are ready to go whenever you are.
Well, in that case, let's get a move on.
Gina, we have to catch up.
Oh, for sure.
You two are just unbelievable.
Women, I can never get a good read on them.
Now that's something we both agree on.
Ugh.
I'm here from the main base to watch over the highly valuable items. Yes, I know. The silence back at the main base said the same thing. No worries. Even if the doctor shows up, he'll never find anything of great worth.
We shall see, Mr. Warshaw.
Mr. Warshaw to Madame Vanna.
Madame Vanna here. It seems you made it.
Yes, the items are still secure. Even if the doctor does somehow find out about this place, he'll be greatly disappointed. Speaking of, how are we on finding him?
Sadly, we're nowhere. This is really starting to piss me off too. He has to be out there somewhere. He has to.
I agree. I'll see what I can do from here and get back to you with anything I find. Warshaw out. Excuse me, what are you doing here? I don't recall us recruiting any humans to serve as guards. Ugh.
You're right. You didn't. If only Yanto could have seen me do that. Right, Jack, stay on the mission. I gotta find their vault.
You did no such thing.
Well, you certainly nailed the creepiness factor.
Jack Harkness, leader of the human resistance. You have lived countless lives and witnessed millions of deaths. A man of your ability would be greatly appreciated by us.
You might want to work on your sales pitch, because I'm not really buying it. Looks like it's my time to go.
Ugh, what happened?
We have kept you track countless infantry base while you remain on the ground. For this you should be killed.
He didn't steal anything though, did he?
That is irrelevant now. He knows where we are. The base must be destroyed.
That's rather rash thinking. I can do better than simply running and hiding my tracks. Jack got in here because we thought this place was impossible to find. Well, now they know that it's here. We can place the distortion filter up around it and confuse the humans when they return. And they will. Just make sure the other silents are ready to kill on sight.
We will be prepared.
Good. Now I have work to do.
Do not fail us again, or
I won't. I can promise you that.
So, pretty much what we've discovered is that the Silents are taking over with a neural wavelength, like those that can be created from satellite transmission.
Wait, did you say satellite transmission?
Yeah? Why?
Because I believe that I know someone who has dealt with the world being controlled by satellites. Actually, you were there, Master.
Wait, you want her help? I mean, she's good, but she's not that good.
Who's he talking about?
Yeah, I would like to know that as well.
Sarah Jane Smith. She had stopped the Master's plot to control the world by using a system called Archangel. Once she found out about the program, she was able to turn it back on the Master. Then I came in and kind of cleaned everything up. Sorta.
Huh. I'm liking this Sarah Jane more and more.
If what you say is true, then she'll definitely be a great aid in the fight against the Silents.
Where is she?
Bannerman Road, if it's still that, anyways.
Then let's not waste time.
Right. Bannerman Road, here we come.
Well, it took him long enough. Doctor, my, you do have quite a team in there.
Introductions, this is Gina.
Pleasure to meet you.
And Jen.
Hey.
You've met Jordan, but she looked different the last time, and then you've seen him as Harold Saxon, but this is the current Master.
Wait, you mean Jordan is a Time Lord like you?
I am. And I am also his cousin.
And it must be desperate when you're working with the Master.
Good to see you too, Sarah. I do ever so miss that time we danced. Well, almost danced.
I hated that day. What's happening now is almost an improvement from it.
Enough! We don't have time for this. Sarah, we need your help stopping the Silents. Ironically, they're using something similar to the Master's Archangel system, but in a more focused way.
You want me to work with him? I'm sorry, Doctor, I simply can't do that.
Maybe we should talk with her. You know, girls to girl.
Do whatever you need to, just do it fast. Master? With me, please.
You don't have to ask me twice.
I must admit, it's rather odd seeing you with a new body, Jordan.
Well, it's rather odd having to basically relearn everything I knew before I made myself human.
Did you say you made yourself human?
Sarah Jane.
Gina, right?
Right. Look, I used to work with the Silents. I used to do unspeakable things for them. So did Jen here. But you know who looked past that and helped me? The Doctor. There have been so many times where he's worked with the female version of the Master Missy, even when he didn't want to.
And basically what she's trying to say is, for the sake of the planet, please put your feelings towards the Master aside until this thing is over.
I just don't know if I can, though. The things you did to me, to the people closest to me, one simply can't put all that aside.
You can, actually, with time. Take me at my word. I'm living proof of it. We really need your help, Sarah. And you could say the Master here is on a journey to redeem himself.
Fine. I'll work with him. But if I notice one thing suspicious about him, it's over.
That's going to have to do. We don't have a lot of time, so Sarah and...
Whew. I made it out of it. And to the right place. Who knows what would have happened if I landed somewhere else.
Jack, how did you find my attic?
This place isn't exactly a hidden based on its reputation, you know? You as a protector of the earth and all. Doctor, good to see you again. And I love your new entourage here. Going all female, nothing wrong with that.
Jack, not now, please.
I don't know, Doctor. Maybe we could use some attention right now. You know, to calm us down before everything. I'm Gina, by the way.
Wow. You're pathetic, Gina.
I'm sorry, but I've spent months with just you and no men at all. Not that I'm not grateful or anything, but I have needs.
You certainly...
Okay. I'm going to stop you there. We do have things to do, people.
Where's Jordan? Did you depart with her already? Wait, is she a...
Yes, but even I didn't know, and apparently we're related, so there's that. And this is Jen.
Pleasure to meet you. And the Master. I haven't seen you in a while. Actually, the last time I saw you was when you came to me for help traveling through time.
Well, for me, that was quite some time ago.
Master, we have work to do. It was good seeing you again, Jack.
Likewise.
Master, do you have a way of teleporting?
I'm insulted you even had to ask.
So I'm assuming you came here with news for Sarah?
Yeah, actually, I did. I managed to find one of the Silence's hidden underground bases, but couldn't stay long enough to get a good look at things. If we can get back in there, supposedly there's something in that base that the Silence don't want to lose. Once we have that, the Silence will surely have no other choice than to surrender or kill us. Hard to say with them.
From my experience, they'll pick to kill us, especially me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not a highly advanced computer in the wall?
Yes, Mr. Smith. It seems he's been deactivated by the Silence, but with a little bit of rewiring, we should be able to get him back and working.
I'm sorry, did you say him?
I did say his name was Mr. Smith, so yeah, it's a him.
I've seen this tech before. Let me lend you a hand.
I'll help as well. I've always wanted to repair an advanced computer.
Man, look at them, all drooling over a computer. You would think they'd have more pressing priorities.
Well, you may want to be thankful for that. If not for them being so obsessed with it, you wouldn't have that regulator in your arm to control your size and ego.
You do have a point there. So do you feel any different than, well, you know, before?
I mean, it's a new body and all, but it's still me. The only thing different is now I remember fully who I am and what I am.
And that doesn't change you at all?
I mean, I certainly feel more intelligent than I did before. And now I recall why I always thought I found things in the museum.
A museum?
Yeah. I always told the doctor I knew things about him and the Time Lords because I found it in a museum in the future. Turns out, it was just me storing things in my subconscious.
Man, that sounds like it would hurt after a while.
Mentally, yes.
And that's how we do it.
We make a good team, boys.
Oh, we are only as good as the others.
Now, what is it Sarah always says to wake him up? Yes! Mr. Smith, we need you!
How can I, Doctor? This is quite a surprise.
I'm sure it is, my friend. We are in need of your assistance.
That thing can talk?
This is no ordinary human computer, is it?
I'm afraid not. I am of alien origin, given to Sarah Jane as a gift.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Right, back to the matter at hand. The race known as the Silence has taken over with the use of their mental frequency. Is there any way you can track the origin point of it?
I'm afraid I can only do so much with the limited data I have, Doctor. However, if I was connected with your TARDIS, I could provide more beneficial results.
Scan my sonic screwdriver. It has all the data from the TARDIS that you'll need.
On it confirmed. Processing.
Come on, Mr. Smith. We are in a bit of a hurry here.
I cannot rush these things, Doctor.
Dang. And that's a computer telling you that.
I must admit, Mr. Smith, for an alien computer, you're mighty impressive.
Thank you, Captain.
Please call me Jack.
Oh, dear.
Origin located. It seems the origin of the frequency is coming from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean? That's not possible, though. I've had people search around there, and they've never found a thing.
With the Silence, you have to be looking for the unusual. Most likely they have a cloaked ship or base on the seafloor.
I've always wanted to go swimming. I'm up for it.
Yeah, I say let's find this secret base and show them exactly who we are.
I guess it's agreed then. Once we leave Mr. Smith, Sarah and the Master are working to disrupt their frequency manually. They could use our help.
Shall be done, Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Until we meet again.
Until then, Doctor.
Everyone into the TARDIS. We have places to be.
Well, what have you found?
Mr. Warshaw failing yet again. It seems Captain Jack Harkness has found our secret underground base. It's not so secret anymore, I suppose.
That man is seriously starting to piss me off. Did Jack take anything from the base?
No, he disappeared when the Silent went to fire at him. But that's where we got lucky.
How are we lucky when he knows the location of our not-so-secret base?
Because he used a vortex manipulator to leave meaning.
Meaning there's a time rift energy to trace. And by this point, he's more than likely found the Doctor. Find Jack, and the Doctor is ours.
My thoughts exactly. But first, we should really consider removing Mr. Warshaw from the picture. The Silence will not benefit from him constantly screwing up.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. That's why I told the Silence what he has done. And they're taking care of it as we speak.
All hail the Silence.
All hail the Silence.
Okay, if anyone finds even a slight trace of something, let me know.
Got it, Doctor.
They really are quite remarkable. Humans, that is.
You were one before you came back around, and let me just say, you were one heck of a human, and I mean that in the best way possible.
Aw, I think that's the nicest thing you've said to me since I've changed.
Don't get used to it.
Doctor, I typed in the coordinates of the base, but it's almost like they completely erased it from existence.
No, not erased. Hid. That's one of their signature moves. Is there anything in this place that can detect perception fields or something?
Actually, there is. Just point me in the right direction.
50 degrees due north, 60 west.
Locked on. Scanning. Found it. Base detected. Hold on. We're going in.
About time.
Doctor, wait!
Wait? For what?
For me to go swimming, of course.
Doctor, you better let her.
Alright. I'm dropping a few miles away from the base. Won't your clothes get soaked, though?
Oh, that's the cool bit. This jacket can also change into a water suit.
We get creative.
Well, color me impressed. We're getting near. Get ready.
Remember, green button, not the red one.
Yes, I'm aware. Now.
Oh, she's ready, Doctor.
Alright, TARDIS doors opening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
That really is quite remarkable.
I know. It's never a dull day with me.
Okay, I didn't know she could do that. Has she always been able to do that?
It's kind of been a thing for a few years now. Partially my fault, but the Doctor helped contain it.
Doctor, did you ever find out how Sarah and the Master are doing?
Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you. Sarah. Come in, Sarah.
Doctor, I was wondering when you'd contact us. How are things going down there?
So far, so good. We found one of the Silent's secret bases, so we're going to take a look around. What progress are you two making?
If I may.
By all means, I suppose.
Thanks. So far, we've confirmed that the frequency field is very identical to the one I created with Archangel.
However, we've also noticed that they added a new element to it. Mr. Smith is still decrypting the data, but whatever it is, it has a very strong signal.
Doctor, I think that ability the Silence has to make people forget they ever saw them might be the added component. I mean, it's almost like the entire world doesn't even recognize that they've been taken over.
Actually, that's quite possible. We've arrived at the secret base. We'll let you know what we find.
Torchwood has an active scanning device on the satellite you're currently in. I'll boost its power. Hopefully that'll help Mr. Smith.
Thanks, Jack. You all be careful down there.
Where's the fun in that?
Jordan, be quiet. Good luck.
Well, it looks like it's just us from here.
No, I just figured we'd find someone who knew how to run things.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear here. I never wanted to work with you. Certainly not after what you did to me in that alternate timeline you created. I still don't want to work with you. But clearly, we are the only ones who, at the moment, who can even solve what the Silence have done to your old program. So either pull yourself together and help me, or get out of the way.
Well, when you put it that way...
Sarah Jane,
We have 3 incoming objects.
Here, in space.
They found us. Rather quicker than I expected.
Mr. Smith, how far away are they?
Only 50 meters away. Correction, 2 feet.
What? How can they move that fast?
Sarah, get behind me, quick.
Sarah Jane Smith, we meet at last.
I can't say it's been a pleasure to meet you. You and your race will never succeed with the secret invasion.
But we already have. And now, when the Doctor and the rest of your friends discover the underground base, we will have nothing to stop us.
Wait, you're expecting him? This is all a trap. The Doctor's walking straight into a trap.
Yes, and it will bring us the victory to save ourselves permanently. We have won. The invasion was a success, and there is nothing you or the Doctor can do to stop it.
Maybe it's just me, but this doesn't feel right.
Well, you're not wrong. The last time I was here, I almost got zapped by the silence.
Get out of here! They want to kill us all! They want to...
Well, I guess they weren't too happy with his progress.
Jen, where's Gina?
She's almost here. We just need time.
I'm pretty sure we don't have that anymore.
Let's just kill the silence. They deserve it by this point.
We will never die, but you will slowly over time.
Guys, we have company out here.
Yes, we see the silence in front of us.
That's not what I'm referring to!
Golden backup, I see. It won't work, you know.
Doctor, wait.
We will end this like
That's a
all
dark
times
horde.
before.
But I thought they were only used to carry out harmful tasks.
The dark horde this world has come to know is nothing but a pathetic attempt at duplicating our race. We are flesh and blood, we are strong and independent, and we serve no one. The female side, can she be dealt with? That is a simple request. Our ship has an electric cannon pulse ray on board. Giant or not, she won't be able to withstand it. Excellent.
No, Gina, get out of here!
Restrain her, Nessa.
Let go of me! Let me go! Gina! Help!
Jen? Jen! I don't know what you're doing to my friends, but it stops here!
So, the human female is down. I repeat, she is down. Good. Remain on top and secure the base. Yes, sir. What are we going to do with him? The Doctor will be placed in chains away from his companions. He needs to have no one direction when anything else in the West base. That can be arranged. Men, grab him.
Don't you dare touch him!
Leave him alone! Doctor!
Take them away too.
This isn't over. This isn't over!
I believe the door is.